I'm tired of the person I used to be, unreliable, unremarkable, a man who never truly believed in himself. And yet, strangely enough, I also liked myself somewhere deep inside. Maybe that's why I never fully commit to changing. I always thought someday I'll seriously change my life. But the truth is, I never actually took real action. I believed I could change it if I truly gave it my all. But I had never truly done that even once. Because I was afraid that even if I tried my hardest, nothing would change. No results, no success, no visible proof that my effort meant anything. Facing myself honestly was painful, exhausting. I wanted to avoid it. And honestly, back then, I didn't even see much meaning in doing it. That was me only a few years ago. Even now, I haven't completely escaped from that version of myself. But I'm trying to move forward. I've challenged myself with many new things I never used to do. And I want to keep challenging myself. I want to grow more, improve more, become someone I can truly be proud of. And for that, I never stop making the effort. I never quit, and I never give up. My turning point came in 2022. Nothing dramatic happened that year, but all the frustration, insecurity, and disappointment I had felt toward myself for years finally reached a breaking point. Actually, maybe it was something else. Maybe it was the fear of never changing. By then, I was already in my mid-40s. And deep down, I felt this. If I don't change now, I will never. That fear consumed me. People often think motivation is what changes a person. But honestly, fear can be even stronger. Fear, anxiety, pressure, desperation, those emotions can push a person forward harder than motivation ever could. It felt like cramming for an exam at the last minute because you suddenly realize you understood nothing. And yes, I was always that kind of student. Then in March 2022, I made a decision. I would seriously change my life. And once I started, I would never go back. Never quit halfway. Never quit trying for the rest of my life. So where did I begin? Walking. Back then, it was the middle of the pandemic. I had quit smoking in 2020, but I gained weight afterward. So I decided to lose weight first. I used to run track when I was a student. But after becoming an adult, I barely exercised at all. Jogging felt too difficult. So I started with something simple, walking for about 2 hours every day. Just walking may not sound like much, but for me, back then, it was painful. My body resisted it completely. The next thing I changed was waking up early. Before that, I almost never woke up early unless I had to do. I moved my walking routine from night to early morning. And to wake up early consistently, I had to sleep early too. So I began building a disciplined lifestyle. At the time, I repeated 3 phrases to myself like a mantra. Never skip a single day. Believe in yourself completely. Commit in yourself with life or death determination. It was only walking and waking up early. But for me, it required burning determination to turn those things into habits. I continued that walking morning routine for about 2.5 years. rain or snow, where it rarely snows, where I live, but still. Now my main training has shifted from walking to strength training, and I still train in the morning. Of course, I worked out in parks near Nijojo Castle, in Kyoto, and at home. By the way, I'm a Kyoto local, born and raised and now working in Kyoto. Now, I train at the gym in the morning before work. Looking back, I think discipline was what made all of this possible. The simple discipline of sleeping early and waking up early. That discipline opened the door to many challenges. But remember the fear I mentioned earlier, the fear that I might work hard and still achieve nothing. Unfortunately, in some ways, that fear came true. Since March 2022, I've worked seriously to change myself. And yes, I became slimmer, healthier, stronger. I built some muscle. Those are real results, but the kind of dramatic life-changing success I secretly hoped for, I still haven't achieved. I didn't get promoted. I didn't start a successful business. I'm still single. I didn't find suddenly love or get married. But now, honestly, I think I finally understand something. What I truly wanted was not fame, money, or status. I simply wanted to become someone I could respect, someone who shined. Now, for the first time in my life, I can honestly say I'm proud of myself. Little by little, I feel myself shining more, and I want to shine even brighter. So even though my life hasn't dramatically changed yet, I have absolutely no regret about the effort I've made. That feeling is honestly hard to explain. Somewhere inside, I already feel fulfilled, and I still want to grow more, change myself more, become someone I can be even more proud of. Making this video reminded me of the emotions I felt back in 2022 when I first decided to change my life. And now I'm speaking it in English instead of Japanese. That itself is another challenge for me. To be honest, I felt embarrassed talking about these feelings in my native language. And maybe I didn't really want other Japanese people hearing these vulnerable thoughts either. My English is still far from perfect, but through these videos, I want to express my true feelings honestly in English. And from now on, I will continue working hard to grow, improve, become someone I can truly be proud of. To everyone out there struggling with their own challenges, I sincerely support you. Let's keep challenging ourselves together for the rest of our lives. Now is the time to change. Change at this very moment. See you again.